Hello, everybody. Welcome to Big A and Weird J's Highway of Life podcast. This is our debut episode. Say hello, Andy.
Hello, Andy.
We are going to be doing this podcast every week, hopefully, until we're canceled. And hopefully everybody enjoys it. We need a musical number, though, to start it off, don't we?
Yeah.
So I'll write the lyrics and you sing it.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I don't sing.
Oh.
Only in my car and in the shower.
Oh, Lord. We will have to work on some music for the segments and for the intro and all that stuff. Right now we have nothing. So, this is definitely a rough draft.
Yeah.
Our first episode. Alright, so the first segment we are going to start off with is News in the World.
Oh, Lord.
We need to work on that name, too.
News in the world.
Yeah, we can make that better. So, I saw a couple stories. We're going to just sort of cover some of the stories.
Okay.
And we're not going to cover the boring junk like two old men arguing with each other.
Oh, those two clowns fighting last night.
We're not going to be talking about that. We got some good stories. The first one,
oh, Lord.
I don't know if you heard about this. I don't think this is a joke either. There is a teenager,
okay,
7'9". Have you heard about this?
Oh, yeah, I did read about that. Where the heck did I see that from?
7'9".
Yeah, and he's got college.
He's a Montreal native, and he recently graduated from high school, and he's going to the Florida Gators.
Yeah, that's right.
That is crazy.
He's a giant. He
would tower over Zach Edey.
The thing is, those big tall guys, they have a history of getting hurt.
Yes. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does, because that's a big school, Florida.
Yeah.
It's not like he's going to, Wagner or something, or
Wagner.
The Citadel.
The Citadel. Yeah.
So, Florida Gators, do you think he'll start, or as a freshman, or what?
I would maybe think so because of his size, but I don't know. Maybe
Can he run up and down the court? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
And how's he going to guard the pick and roll? But that's what Florida will have to worry about.
Yeah,
but I'm excited to see. By the way, his name is, oh boy, how do I say this? Olivier?
Olivier Roux?
Roux? Yeah, he's Canadian, so he's got a Canadian name.
Olivier.
So I'm excited to see what he does. We haven't seen many big men be successful, so...
Yeah.
And nobody's ever seen a guy that big. I don't even think Manute Ball was that big.
Well, we've seen how long Greg Oden lasted, and he was about 7'4", it seemed like, and he was huge.
And by the way, his father, this Canadian, his father is 6'8", his mom's 6'2", and his older brother's 6'9". So he towers over all of them.
We sure those are the right folks?
Yeah, I guess. Alright, and then the next, we only got one more news story. Okay. We're going to keep the news short this week.
Yeah.
So Wendy's, they got the big $5 meal deal.
Yeah.
Mickey D's is copying them. Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't.
McDonald's has a $5 meal deal now. It includes you could either choose a double cheeseburger McDouble or a McChicken sandwich, and then you get small fries, 4-piece nuggets, and a small soft drink.
So it's the same thing as Wendy's.
It pretty much exactly.
You can't get you get the burger with Wendy's.
Yeah. So they definitely copied, but it's a good deal because everything in McDonald's is so expensive now.
Why doesn't Wendy's offer the spicy chicken sandwich or the Dave's Double?
That's what they call premium sandwiches.
Oh, Lord.
So we get the crap that we don't even know if it's
We get the Dave's Double?
Yeah. So, if anyone likes McDonald's out there, I can't imagine there's many, but there's a good deal for you guys to go to Mickey D's. And that is all the news I have. Do you have any news in the world?
No, not really.
The next segment is called What Are We Doing?
What are we doing?
We're going to change that too.
Okay.
We need to explain to the listeners out there what movies we've seen, what TV shows we're watching, what video games we're playing, maybe what books we're reading, stuff like that.
Who reads books?
Hey, books are cool.
Books are for nerds.
No. All right, so if you want to start, what have you been up to lately?
What have I been up? I watched the movie called A Man Called Otto, or A Man Named Otto.
With Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks. Starts off, it's a little dark, but it gets good. It's actually a really good movie, though. It's really good.
You said it could have been named Grumpy Old Man?
Could have been.
I've not seen that one, but he looks
it's a
grumpy
good
in the
movie.
previews.
What the heck was the name of that other movie I still want to see? The Under Paris movie about the shark? I haven't watched it yet.
A lot of people like Tom Hanks. I enjoy 50% of his movies.
Yeah, we know what you thought the
50%.
Forrest Gump are.
Forrest Gump is the most laughable movie I've ever seen. I cannot believe people love that movie. And then Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom Hanks, I did not buy for 1 second as being a soldier. The movie was good other than that. I just didn't
You
like
can't
Tom
buy
Hanks
him as Mr. Rogers either.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Have you ever seen the movie about where he's the airplane pilot that lands the plane in the Hudson? What's the name of that movie? Flight? Is it called Flight?
Are you sure that was in Denzel?
No, it was Tom Hanks.
Oh.
About the plane that landed in the Hudson River.
No, I've not seen
What
that.
the heck was the name of that? Oh,
I like
Lord.
Captain. What was that one? He was on the boat.
Lost Castaway?
No, he was on a boat, and then the Somalians took over the boat.
Yeah.
That was good. It was
I'm
Captain.
drawing a
something.
blank on Tom Hanks movies names.
I mean, some of them. I love Cloud Atlas. Nobody saw that.
No.
But I love that movie. Big, of course, is a classic.
Big is a classic.
So, like I said, I love 50% of his movies. The other 50% suck.
I did watch Jack the other day. The old
Robin Williams, yeah.
movie.
That's a good one.
Classic Robin Williams.
What video games are you playing?
Basically just baseball, MLB lately.
MLB The Show.
That's all I've got to play right now.
Alright.
Got 2 weeks till 2.5 weeks till the game I want to play comes out. The college football game. That's the game I'm looking forward to.
The college football game? How long has it been since they've had one?
2014. 10 years
time.
now it's been.
Everybody has their hopes up. Are they going to be able to deliver?
I
It's
just
EA
hope
we're talking
EA
about.
doesn't lay a flub like they have with Madden the last 10 years. That's what I'm worried about.
It's EA.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hopefully it's a different developing team that's doing that game.
Highly unlikely.
But alright, I recently saw a movie on Netflix called Hitman.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good movie. Starring Glenn
Powell. The guy who you said is the next Tom
He
Cruise.
is going to be a superstar. This guy carries that movie. The first half hour, the entire first half hour, I had a grin on my face. He was so good because he kept switching up personalities.
Yeah.
The second half of the movie wasn't as good because he was only pretty much one character the rest of the movie, so it wasn't as fun, and it sort of became predictable and generic. But the first half, oh, it's so good. And then I saw a horror film the other day called Disappear Completely. I want to say it's Korean. I could be wrong on that, but it's a foreign movie. And ooh, it's spooky. It is spooky. Do you believe in curses?
Well, some yeah, some no.
Well, in this movie, this guy was cursed. So every day of his life, he lost one of his senses.
Oh, Lord.
So the first day, he lost his smell. He couldn't smell anything.
That's
then
awful.
his taste. And it got worse. I'm not going to give it away, but it was brutal. Brutal.
Is this on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. So everyone go check it out Disappear Completely. There are subtitles. But it is difficult to watch as it goes on.
I need to remember the
That
name.
is so far my favorite movie I've seen this
I
year.
need to remember the name of that movie I want to see on Netflix still. The one about the Under Paris, I think is what it's called.
Under Paris, huh?
The shark movie I sent you the picture
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You still gotta watch Adam Sandler's new one
Oh.
On
yeah.
there. as well.
There's some Adam Sandler movies I just can't get into.
Some.
Some.
Yeah, I'd say a lot, but I haven't seen a good movie he's done in 20 years.
The Sandman has some hits still, okay? The
don't know about that.
Sandman has some hits.
I've been playing a game called Lisa.
Lisa.
It's a very weird game.
Like Lisa Simpson?
No, just Lisa. Actually, it does have more to the title. Let me see. Lisa. Oh no, I guess it's just Lisa. But there's more to the title, but I can't remember.
Okay.
It's very deranged. You play a man in a world with no women, and somehow you had a daughter, so you're hiding the daughter because you don't want other people to know that you have a daughter. But then she runs away or she's kidnapped. It's a weird game, but so it's a RPG. So far, I can't tell if I recommend it or not. It's too early to tell.
Okay.
All right, the next segment we are going to. This one has a good name to it. We don't have to change this name.
Oh.
Sports trivia.
Sports trivia.
Yeah, we don't need to change that one. But we still need a jingle for all of these.
Yeah.
Here is the question. I don't know the answer either, so we both are going to play this.
Okay.
All right. Tony G.
Okay.
Tony Gonzalez, my favorite tight end of all time,
Yeah.
caught 916 passes in 12 years with Kansas City.
Okay.
But he also had a good second act of his career in Atlanta with 409 catches in 5 years.
Okay.
Who is the only other player in league history who's caught over 400 passes for 2 different teams? Said player was originally a 4th-round pick who played mostly special teams early in his career, and he only had 43 catches in his first 3 seasons. Whew, that's a tricky one.
400 catches with 2 teams.
And it's somebody who was mainly special teams. I wish they would say what year they played.
Yeah. I was thinking Torrey Holt, but...
No. What team did he go to after?
Did he go to Jacksonville?
Oh, poor guy.
I think. Oh, Lord, no, it wouldn't be him, man.
I'm thinking Keenan McCardell, but I don't think he had enough in Cleveland catches. But he was special teams for his first few years.
Did Jimmy Smith play anywhere besides Jacksonville? Baltimore at the end of his career, and he wasn't good.
No.
Dang.
And it couldn't have been Jerry Rice.
Was it Deion Branch?
Deion Branch. That's a good guess. Why'd I pick such a tough one?
I think I got it.
You do?
Yeah, it's Wes Welker.
Where'd he go? Miami?
Denver.
Or Denver?
Yeah, he went from New England to Denver.
Did he have 400 catches?
I don't know.
Denver? I don't think so. Why'd I pick such a hard question to start the show?
I don't know. I'm going with Wes Welker.
All right, I'm going to go with Keenan McCardell. I don't think either of us are right.
No.
Let's see. Derek Mason.
Derek Mason.
Mason caught 453 passes in 8 seasons with Tennessee.
And then Baltimore.
And then 471 in Baltimore. I would never have gotten that with a million guesses. Darn it!
Oh, dang.
So we are 0 for 1. We'll keep track of our scores as we do this.
I was really confident on Wes Welker.
That was a tough one. I thought it'd be a little easier.
I know he had well over 400 with the Patriots.
Yeah. But I don't think he played long enough in Denver, though.
Yeah.
Because he was only there for a couple years,
Yeah, he started with Miami, then he moved to New England, then he went to Denver. Why didn't I think of Derek Mason? He was
I never would have got him.
The Music City Miracle guy, right? Yep.
All right, now for a special segment that Andy does not know about.
Oh, no.
So I'm hoping he does not quit the show at this point. It's another contest, though, but I know the answer, so it's mainly for you and for the listeners at home. So right below your guess, and also if you knew that sports trivia one, you're a genius, but...
Yeah.
All right, this one we are going to be calling Guess the Movie. Guess the Movie. Again, we're going to work on these titles for our segments. So the way this is going to work is me and you are going to act out a scene from a movie.
Excuse me?
And then you have to guess what movie this scene is from. Okay?
My gosh.
So I have the script. Don't look. All right, in this scene, you're going to be Tony.
All right? Lord.
Tony. And I'm going to play Tom. So here's the setup. I'm a football player.
Okay.
I can't tell if I'm a former football player or if I'm currently playing. You're my daddy. Okay?
Yeah.
So you are my daddy. So you, again, you're Tony. So you come in and you're going to have breakfast with me. Your son.
Okay.
All right? So we're going to start here. So when you see Tony, You read. Can you see it?
Yeah, so I read the first line.
Yeah, and you remember you're my dad,
Okay.
and we haven't seen each other in a while.
Really? It's no problem getting tickets.
Well, he's really more into basketball now.
Yeah? How old is Tommy now? 9? 10?
He's 8, Dad. But we don't call him Timmy anymore. You said Tommy.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And Melinda. How's she?
She's fine.
You look good.
I'm trying.
You talked to your mother lately?
Dad, what do you want?
I wanted to see you. What do I want? I wanted to see you. You're my son, for Christ's sakes. What do you mean?
I haven't talked to you for a year. A year ago Christmas.
Christ. Give me a minute, Tom, okay? I haven't seen you in what?
6 years, Dad.
You never picked up the phone either, so don't.
Why would I?
All I ever did was...
Oh, please don't. When you do that, you sound like a broken record, Dad. I get really upset.
You know, I'll never forget a big mistake I made once as a coach. I had someone and I couldn't change what I did, so I denied it. Threw some money on it, at it, and then tried to forget it, block it out. You know what? It never goes away.
No, it doesn't! And it's too late! Gosh darn it, okay? It's excuse me for my foul thoughts, Lord. They come not out of me. But it's too god dang late for that! My son and daughter are doing fine, and you had nothing to do with that. That's all there is.
Tom, come on. I'm sorry.
Where were you on my Sundays? When I was playing ball? Just don't even try, okay?
Can I just see them? They're my grandkids, Tom, please.
With a child psychiatrist. What does that mean? I don't understand that ending there. Where does with a child psychiatrist? That just comes out of nowhere. All right, scene. Good job. Woo!
Oh my god.
So that was an emotional scene. So do you have any guesses to what movie that is from?
Sounds like it's a sports movie.
Yes? So here, do we want to reveal it now, or do we wait till next week to reveal it?
I don't know.
It's up to you.
You can reveal it now.
All right. Post below what your guesses are. And would you have a guess? You're right. It's a sports movie.
It's a sports movie. Sounds like it's a coach that hasn't been around his family. Kind of threw his family to the wayside.
That's pretty much every sports movie.
I don't know. Something. Is it Coach Carter?
No, not Coach Carter. That's a good
Dang.
guess, though. It's actually Any Given Sunday.
Okay. Any Given Sunday.
Any Given Sunday.
Is that Jamie Lee Fox?
Or
No.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie
Yeah, you're
Foxx.
thinking of Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's...
And Jamie...
Whoopsie.
Jamie Foxx and Jamie Lee Curtis had a child.
Jamie Foxx, yeah.
Alright, so that was fun. Today's debut episode is sponsored.
Sponsored?
We have a sponsor already.
Oh, Lord.
It's a product called Deep Sleep Sleeping Pills. Do you have trouble sleeping? These work so good, you'll never wake up. Alright, next up is our musical spotlight. This is where I'm going to discuss a musician or band who may not be well known, so hopefully you guys will learn about some new music to check out. This week's band is called Tally Hall. They are an American rock band formed in Ann Arbor, Michigan in December 2002 and have been active until the conclusion of their Good and Evil tour in 2011 when sadly they went on a hiatus. We are still hoping they will be back together one day, but it's been quite a while, so I'm not getting my hopes up. The band is known for its upbeat melodies and whimsical lyrics. The members originally described their musical style as wonky rock. They have 5 members: Rob Cantor, Joe Hawley, Ross Fetterman, Andrew Horowitz, and Zubin Sedgi. They've only released 2 albums, unfortunately, Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum and Good and Evil. Tally Hall went on to receive national media attention performing their song Good Day, which you were about to hear. They performed this on The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. And like I said, all of the band members went their own ways, working on independent endeavors. So it is very unlikely we will see them back together. But the 2 albums they released were amazing. Go check them out. Here is the song Good Day from Tally Hall.
I like to say hello and welcome you. Good day, that is my name. Come here and sit down. I'm so glad you even really truly came. We can even go and take a walk or something like that, or something like that. But first I need to introduce my what and introduce my when. Its name I like to call, it likes to say it's nothing. It lives and breathes and it insists that it is something. It never liked to speak or run or walk or sleep or eat. It even thought that everybody tried to take its seat. Glass eyes, give it a few tries. Nothing goes right in its time. Kill all its bad dreams, wonder about no things, circles and spirals in mind. But we know that this song is not about to know or yes or why. What's really truly what I say is not about a little sigh. So come along, I think I'm done, I think we're done, yes this is done. What's truly that I think about it and it thinks about it done. Looking through glass eyes, give it a few tries. Nothing goes right in its time. Kill all its bad dreams, wonder about no things, circles and spirals in mind. I thought you knew, I knew, but why and by and why and by and by. I wanted you to know, I thought you knew, but why and by and why.
Everyone loves a potato monkey.
Let us sing, 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 birds and bees and television, let us sing, let us sing, let us sing, let us sing, things that got lost, let us sing, telephone, sing, let us sing, periods and lots of questions.
Okay, that was Tally Hall with Good Day. This next segment is called Wrestling/Sports. This is
Okay.
Andy's section right here.
My section.
Yeah, this is the one you're gonna lead.
Oh, Lord.
So what is going on in the wrestling and sports world?
Oh, there's a lot going on in the wrestling world right now.
Let's start with wrestling.
Okay. As you've seen on SmackDown tonight,
Last night.
last night, last night, the new Bloodline, they destroyed Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman got the crap kicked out of him. That was great.
All because he didn't acknowledge Solo. I wouldn't
Yeah.
either. That dude's a knockoff bargain
but-
bin Taz.
Paul had it coming though. He did deserve it. But I could not believe he went through a table.
No.
So that was great.
Yeah, and then that new guy in the Bloodline, Jacob Fatu, that dude's gonna be a superstar. Superstar.
He looks good.
Yes.
And then on Raw, we have the new group led by
Oh,
Dallas.
The Wyatt Six,
Mhm.
yep. Oh, yeah.
We don't know if he's still Bo Dallas, though, do we?
He's both, I think. I think he's going to do how Bray did as the
Mhm.
Fiend and Bray Wyatt. Yeah, he's going to be Uncle Howdy and Bo Dallas.
Is he going by the name Bo Dallas or?
I think so. I think he's going to go with Bo Dallas. I don't know, though.
So we will see more from them as
Oh,
the
yeah.
weeks unfold.
Don't know what they're going to do, though. They've got Chad Gable scared to no other, though.
Yeah,
Speaking of Gable,
my favorite
I'm
wrestler
so
right now.
glad that Otis and them finally stood up to him.
Oh Lord,
Said that they were done.
Big Otis, give me a break.
They didn't do anything wrong to that guy.
Otis can't even tie his own shoe.
They didn't want to play dirty.
Mhm.
Gable didn't like that.
Well, Gable finally has people he can respect. It sounds like.
Oh, the
With a
Creed
new
brothers?
group, yes.
Sounds like that's going to be coming before long, yes. Yes.
And then Wednesday night we had the NBA draft, and we actually recorded live from that. So let's cut away to the reaction as they happened. Live for the NBA draft. Andy's team is the Charlotte Hornets, unfortunately for him. Who do you want the Hornets to pick tonight?
Donovan Clingan from UConn.
That's a big white stiff.
Cling Kong.
Anybody else?
If we could, trade up for Reed Shepherd from Kentucky. That's about it, though.
Okay, we'll check back when the Hornets are on the clock. So Andy's dream is about to come true. The Charlotte Hornets may get Klingon. They can right now. They have no competition now. They're on the clock. When was the last good center they've had? It's been a long time. So everything in this draft has fallen right into place for you and your team. This could be the first draft in a while you're going to be excited for. All right, here we go. The first good draft in many years for Andy as Adam Silver comes to the podium to announce Klingham. What? Who's that?
The third French guy.
Oh. What the? They didn't take Klingham? I think the look on Andy's face and the silent treatment says it all. I thought it was a perfect setup. It was a perfect setup for Klingon. Why would they take this guy over Klingon? The French have taken over the league, including Andy's team. All right, so we're back, and so Andy had a chance now to recover from the shock. How are you feeling? I had to talk you off the roof, but how are you feeling today now?
I don't understand. We had the guy, everybody on social media wanted for us to get it 6, and we just let him slip right through to Portland. I don't get it. I don't know this Frenchman. I don't want to judge him yet, but when you have Kling Kong coming to you at 6 and you pass on him, that hurts. It burns.
Yeah, it's a Charlotte move, though.
Yeah, but we got a whole new front office, a new coach. It's like I thought things would be different this year.
Well, the good news is we have Summer League coming up, so you will get to see him in action, so maybe your opinion will change.
What, so we can go from a 22-win team to a 24-win team?
Hey, the improvement. All right, next segment. This is our topic of the week.
Okay.
So our topic of the week is get to know Big A and Weird J. So we have some questions here we're going to go through so you guys get to know us a little better.
Okay.
So the first one, who was your role model growing up?
Who was my role model growing up?
Yes.
My mother.
Okay.
I don't know what I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, just my mom.
Okay. Anybody else?
Role models growing up. No, I didn't really have very many role models, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Outside of my mom, that's about it.
When I was a kid, I mainly lived in a fantasy world
Yeah.
involving television. So the 3 people that I really liked was Bobby the Brain Heenan,
Okay.
Jerry the King Lawler, and Conan O'Brien.
Conan
Those
O'Brien.
three are my idols of where I just thought they were the three funniest people I've ever seen in my life. So I liked their humor, all three of them.
This-
And then when you're a kid, like for my parents, you don't, or at least I didn't really think of my parents as role models at the time.
Yeah.
They're just mom and dad.
Yeah.
And but then when you get older, you realize they were good role models.
Okay, so like
But
role models like that, I did have a few.
Yeah.
Like in that you think of. I know this might get me in some hot water, but I
Oh,
did
boy.
watch Jay Leno a lot. I was a Jay
the
Leno.
big chin.
I did. I liked old Jay. He was a good one. Let's see what other television shows and stuff that I watch. This may make me sound like a geek, but Steve Urkel. I was a
Ah!
big Family Matters
Is that why you wear
guy.
suspenders all the time?
Did I do that?
Oh my goodness. Jaleel White. That's great.
Yep.
And you like
He was-
Screech, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Wrestling wise, I know you didn't like WCW,
Oh,
but I
jeez.
love Sting.
What do
I
big
did.
boys play? Oh boy. All he did was stay in the rafters and hold a baseball
Hey.
bat. That's all he did.
He was intimidated,
Mm.
wasn't he?
I don't know about
At
that.
least he's not Jeff Jarrett.
Hey. Alright, next question. What's one thing you would change about yourself right now?
Oh Lord. My social awkwardness, I guess. I hate being awkward in public and not talking to people and being anxious.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing. I hate it. My anxiety kills me.
Yeah.
Like bad.
If this was a 3-hour show, I'd be able to rattle off half my list, but I'll just agree with what you said for now.
Yes.
Next, if you got to live in another country for a year, where would you live?
What other country would I live in for a year
Mhm.
if I could? The heck? Oh. I know it's not a country. It's like a continent, but Australia.
That's what I was gonna say.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Australia is my dream to go
I'd
to.
be awesome to go there sometime. If not there, which one's the cold one? Iceland or Greenland? I think Greenland's.
Greenland,
the,
yeah,
I'd
it's
like
the
to
cold.
go there one
See,
time.
I'd want to
too.
go to Iceland because I heard
Yeah.
it's beautiful. Oh
I
my God.
mean, I'd like to go to either one of them,
Mhm.
but I'd prefer Greenland just to see what it's like there.
And Iceland has some amazing musicians that are from Iceland.
And as far as like states in the U.S. like that I've never been to that I'd want to go to, would be Alaska, just to
Oh,
see what
yeah.
it's like there.
So, quick story: 8th grade, an Australian kid came to live in the city I was at, and went to our school, and I rode bus with him.
Yeah.
And then he sat at our table for lunch, so I got to know him really good for a couple months. And then he was like, "Oh, we're moving back. We don't like
Yeah.
it here." And I'm like, "No, don't move back." So I was so sad that I knew he was gonna move eventually. And then I found out from my mom, we're moving. So I ended up moving away from him,
Oh Lord.
and I never saw him again. His name, if he's listening, Mike Petrus. I've tried looking him up, but I don't know how to spell his last name.
There's an Australian
Right.
boy a kid that works at Taco Bell in New Bremen.
Oh, that's cool.
He must be a foreign exchange student living with a family in
Aw.
town. But yeah,
That's awesome.
I heard him talk like when I went to Taco Bell a couple weeks ago. I heard his accent. I'm like, that's
I love their
Australian.
accents. Yeah, it's great.
Good day, mate.
Yes. And the koala bear is the cutest animal on the planet.
Don't
Aw.
strike me for making
They're so
accents on this show.
What's your favorite and least favorite genre of music?
Favorite and least favorite.
Mhm.
Least favorite would be heavy metal. I can't I
Okay.
can't understand what they're saying. I don't listen to it.
Okay.
And what would you call like Weezer, Green Day music?
Say alternative.
Alternative rock, like garage band
Mhm.
rock. Like I like the heck is the name of that garage band? Nah, they're more like emo. What the heck is that emo band?
My Chemical Romance?
Yeah, I love them. They're a good
Mhm.
band.
They're good.
Like Plain White Tees, that's like
I
alternative
like them.
rock,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. So yeah, alternative rock, emo,
Okay.
and then heavy metal, screamo metal. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. I'm not into the screamo either. And then country and rap, you put them together, it's crap. So those are the two. With some exceptions, I did like Kenny Rogers and MC Hammer. So
Didn't
those
you
two.
like the
Did they do a duet once? I can't
Didn't you
remember.
like the West Texas Rednecks
Yes,
too?
definitely. Definitely. If you had to move across the world for your dream job, would you?
In a heartbeat, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I probably would too. There's really not much
Yeah.
keeping me here. What's the best movie you've seen so far this year?
Well,
I've already answered that before Disappear Completely, which we talked about already.
considering I've only seen I can probably count on my hand how many movies I've seen this year, but probably that last one I just watched, A Man Named Otto. Was the
Okay.
best. Weirdest was the movie I went and seen with you in that movie
Yes.
theater.
Yeah, we went
What
to
the-
see.
The heck was the name of it again? I'm drawing a blank on it.
Oh, it was weird. I saw the TV glow.
Yeah. It was out there.
It was. I did not understand
The
it.
dude cut his chest open in the bathroom.
It was great music and very cool scenery.
I liked it because of that girl actor from that show on Netflix I loved.
Mhm.
What the heck was the name of that show?
Atypical.
Atypical.
Mhm.
Cool. Oh yeah, I love that show.
What concert do you wish you could go to?
What concert? Oh, the Adam Lambert and Queen.
That'd be a good one.
Yes.
For me, REM is the only band
Yeah.
I did not get to see that I really, really wanted to. I mean, there's other artists, like I wish I could have seen Tom Petty and a couple others, but REM would have been my dream, but they are
And
no longer
Green
together.
Day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've seen them twice, but
Yeah.
I want to see Blink 182 this summer.
You like Travis Barker?
I love Blink 182. They're amazing. What is your biggest fear?
Biggest fear? I guess commitment. I always say I'm gonna do something, then I don't.
Okay.
I'm not big. I'm not. I don't know. Yeah, it's a commitment.
Okay. I have three biggest fears.
Okay.
One, dying.
True. Yeah.
Two, growing old. And three, being buried alive.
Buried alive. Mr.
Yeah.
Beast did that.
Ugh. So the sad thing is, two of the three is gonna happen, most likely,
Growing old and
and I have no control over it.
what's the other one?
Dying.
Dying. Oh yeah. Yep. There's no. What's that where the people don't die? What's that they say that they're
Immortal.
immortal? Yeah, that's fake.
So,
It's fake.
see, unfortunately, like people that are afraid of snakes, they could just avoid snakes. I can't avoid my fears.
Yeah, true. Yeah, dying is up there. Yep.
Do you believe we all have a purpose?
Do I believe we all have a purpose? That one's hard to answer because there's some people I don't know.
It is.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
I think, I don't know, I think everyone can make a purpose,
Yeah.
but I don't think necessarily we're,
Everyone has a purpose.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And that leads to our next question. Do you believe in a higher power?
Like, as in Jesus Christ?
Yeah, just something above us. Creation.
See, I don't know what to think because I'm the person that when my mom made me go to church, I'd fall asleep because I didn't believe any of it. So
Yeah.
I want to say there is, but I don't know. I don't think so.
It's hard because both views to me are ridiculous. Like, to me, having a higher, like a god
Yeah.
who actually cares about billions of people is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But then the Big Bang Theory, not the show, but the actual thing, that doesn't make sense either. How could it just boom?
Yep.
And then if there is a God, where did God come from?
Yep.
That makes no sense to me.
Exactly.
Because people say, well, how could
Adam and
the
Eve.
Big Bang be real? Like, where did it come from? But then I'm like, well, where did God come from?
Yep.
So they all sound crazy, but there has to be something above us, a higher power. I don't know if that's aliens or
Oh, I think there's aliens.
something for a science experiment.
I do believe that there's aliens out amongst us.
I think whatever's out there that's above us, I don't think they care about each of us like people want to believe. I think we're like an ant farm.
Yeah.
If you have an ant farm, you don't care about that all the
No.
one ants, you know.
I do believe that there's aliens disguised as humans.
Whoa,
Like literally, I do.
Yeah?
I think so.
interesting.
I-
That might have to be a topic for a
I
show.
believe that there's aliens disguised as humans.
I am curious to know. It's like They Live, that Roddy Piper movie.
Tell you.
Have you seen that?
There's some
You
strange
gotta see
people out there that don't act like humans.
Yeah. Why'd you look at me that way?
I didn't look at you that way.
Okay.
I
What would
said-
you eat for your last meal?
Oh Lord, what would I eat for my last meal? Well, shoot. You could go a lot of different directions here, but
Not the pizza I made tonight.
that pizza was something else tonight. Give me a nice old hunk of salmon with some asparagus and some riced mashed potatoes and oh yeah, I love it. I could eat
Okay.
salmon and asparagus about every day if it was offered. I love it.
All right. I, of course, Skyline chili
Yeah.
with the side of corned beef,
Mm.
and then some kind of ice cream for dessert.
Oh yeah, give me a blizzard to finish mine off. Reese's peanut butter cup blizzard is my final dessert.
Then we'll electrocute you. Is there anything you'd wait in line for over 10 hours to see or get?
Well, coming from a guy who waited over, what was that, 4.5, 5 hours for chicken wings?
Mm-hmm.
If I was told wait in this line for 10 hours and you could get tickets to WrestleMania, I would do it in a heartbeat.
There we
I
go.
would camp out to get tickets to WrestleMania or one of the big three WWE pay-per-views. If they said wait in line
All right.
and you don't get out of line, you stay
Mhm.
awake the whole time, these tickets are yours. Yep.
I guess
would.
I heard in the 80s with the Star Wars, people got in line for hours
Oh,
for
yeah,
that and,
yeah.
and other movies. That would have been fun to do. But I actually have done this before.
Oh, Lord.
The GameCube, the first night it was going to be released at midnight,
Oh, I missed those midnight releases.
was there at Walmart about 1 p.m. and got in line. And that was such a fun day. So yeah, I definitely would do that.
I missed
again.
those.
I know the midnight
I
releases
missed the
were great.
midnight releases. I'd go to GameStop at like 10 o'clock at night
Mhm.
and wait for like a game to get released and get it that night just to get home and play it all night.
Mm-hmm.
The old days of all-nighters.
We'll skip a couple of these. What's your favorite movie and favorite TV show?
Favorite movie and favorite TV show? Well, I think we all know.
Oh.
Well, you know my favorite TV show, but the
Yes.
viewers don't. Listeners.
Dr. Phil.
Nope, The
Oh.
Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah.
I believe I've seen every episode of that show at
Yep.
least 3
He's
times.
memorized every episode.
I love it. I love it. Favorite movie? Wow. Favorite movie. Well, you know I'm not a big movie guy. It's hard for me to keep my eyes open
Yeah.
the whole
He
time.
falls asleep every time we watch a movie.
Not every time.
Mhm.
That last movie I went and seen kept me up
Yeah.
because it was interesting. But
True.
I wouldn't say it was my favorite movie.
True.
Favorite movie. Dang, that's hard. What the heck would my favorite movie be? Well, I don't know if the franchise of movies are probably my favorite, but the Ghostbusters movies.
Who are you gonna call? You've seen the new one, right?
No,
No?
I have yet to. I want to see the new one.
heard it was good.
So bad.
I've heard it was good.
So bad. I'm a big fan of the Stay Puft Marshmallow
Mhm.
Man. He's my favorite.
And you just like him because he's edible.
Yes.
But movie for me, Willy Wonka, the original. I can
Okay.
watch
yeah.
that movie every year. I try to watch it. I love it. And TV show, I'm tied between Twin Peaks and Freaks and Geeks. That's funny how that all rhymes. But yeah, those are my two favorite by far. Okay, next, what is your favorite? Let's do musician.
Favorite musician?
Yeah.
Wow.
No Billy Ray Cyrus, please.
No.
Okay.
Favorite musician. This is hard because I've listened to a lot. If he was still touring, this guy, I like this guy. I like listening to Elton John.
Oh, okay.
I love Elton John's music. But favorite musician? Probably U2. Does that count?
U2?
Yeah. Like
Wow.
Bono?
I never knew you like that.
Oh yeah, I love U2. I love
Interesting.
U2.
All right.
Yeah. U2.
For me, obviously the Bare Naked Ladies, and then Belle and Sebastian are a very close second.
My brother got to see Elton John on his last tour,
I-
the Yellow Brick Road tour or whatever.
I
it
got to
was
see
called.
him with Billy Joel. They were together.
Really?
Yeah, it was great.
My brother said it was one of the best concerts he has ever seen in his life. was
Yeah, Elton John's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, what is your favorite cereal?
Favorite cereal? Fruity Pebbles.
That's funny because mine is Cocoa Pebbles. So we're a couple of Pebbles right here.
Pebbles here, yeah.
Yep, I love Cocoa Pebbles. All right, and last, who is your favorite sports team?
Who's my favorite sports team? Huh.
Let's go through. We got NFL first,
Seattle Seahawks.
and I am a Browns fan,
Yep.
so we both might be suffering this year. And then basketball,
Do we have to?
Utah Jazz for me.
Charlotte Hornets.
They already know with the draft and all.
Yes.
Baseball, the one we agree on,
The Cincinnati
The
Reds.
and then hockey.
Hockey. I'm a Sharks fan. San Jose.
I will be a Utah
Oh, yeah, the
hockey club fan next
there
year.
You
So
go. There you go.
I really didn't have a team until then. I guess maybe I sort of rooted for Dallas just because I liked Eddie Belfour back in the day, and then Columbus just because they're our
Columbus is
home team, sort of.
awful.
All right, so that is the end of the topic of the week, and we're almost through the debut episode. This is great. All right, so we got 3 topics for next week. You have to vote on which one you want to do.
Okay.
All right. The first one, the movie I told you about, had me thinking curses / voodoo. We can do a show on if we believe curses are real, voodoo. Maybe we could even add the human aliens. I want to know more about that.
Okay.
Then the other one is top movies list. I have my top movies of 2023 I'd like to share, and you, since you probably didn't watch them enough last year, you could just do
Yeah.
some of your top movies of all time.
Okay.
And then the third topic is bucket lists. Things we want to accomplish in our life.
Bucket list.
Yes, bucket list. So those are our 3 options. So what, you could either choose now or you could think about it, and we could surprise the people next week.
Okay.
Or you can make an announcement now.
I want to do bucket lists.
Bucket list! It's next week, so everyone get your buckets out.
Not that kind of bucket.
And participation, if you guys have any more questions for us that you would like us to answer, you can write below. Or if you want to answer some of the questions, write below. We'd like to get to know our listeners better.
Yeah.
So all 2 of you, we'd like to hear, because your dad and stepmom are going to listen to this, right?
I don't know about that.
All right, so we don't have a good catchphrase to end the show, though, do we?
I do want one guest to come on soon. His name is, he's got his own podcast, Bitchin' with Billy Big Guns.
Yes. So, maybe we'll have a crossover
We
episode.
want you on our podcast, Bill.
We'll have a crossover episode one of these days.
And that creepy guest you get to call in all the time.
Yes. All right. Well, I don't have a good catchphrase to end the show. We'll have to think of one of them in the future too. But thank you for listening to Big A and Weird J's Highway of Life podcast. We will be back next week. See you later.
See ya.
Here's Tally Hall to end the show.
Whispered leaves on swaying trees and mysteries define summer nights of endless light. Remind us of the line that's yours and mine. Thoughts of green and breezes mean I'm growing from a stem. Missing dirt on my t-shirt. You'll move a little closer, but the moving isn't over if it's them and you and me. Stringing electricity, and the rest of it is waiting under when it overflows, taking us where no one knows. We remember when we fell into the trap. Midnight air is unprepared for thoughts we would condemn. Silence of the stars above. In any other weather we would try to stay together, but it's them and you and me, stringing electricity, and the rest of it is waiting under when it overflows, taking us where no one knows. We remember when we fell into the trap. Mothers and fathers without will doubt. Brother to brother, another hold out. Imagine a world if the numbers would take some time out.